Alright, welcome to Star Enlightenment channel. And today's video gonna be a short and quick video about sun sign elements. Sun sign elements, alright? First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Subconscious community as always, and a big shout out to Soul Group. So when you talk about the elements of the zodiac sun sign, first I'm not gonna go through each individual sign, but I'm gonna go through the element of the sign so you'll have an idea of the persona of each sun sign, alright? So dealing with the element, if your sun sign is in the element of fire, aka your Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, fire deals with esoterically passion. You see what I'm saying? Having a vision for something. It could deal with creativity. So a lot of times knowing that the sun sign deals with your actions and the way how you're seen and the light that you give off to others and how other people perceive you. It could be in a fiery nature sometimes, but it doesn't have to necessarily have to be negative. It could be fiery as far as they may see you as being maybe very passionate, very motivated, you know what I'm saying, always trying to have a spark or of some sort. Now remember, this doesn't mean that everybody with a sun sign in a fire element is going to be this way. That just means that you'll have those traits having that as your sun sign. But remember, everything matters. So if you have a moon that is different, or you have, a Mercury, the way you think that's different, obviously it can kind of, what I'm saying, make a difference to how what kind of person that you'll be in general is basically what I'm saying. Now, if your sun sign is in water, water esoterically deals with emotions and feelings. It could deal with, vibrations, stuff like that. So a lot of times if you have a sun sign in Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, sometimes you can come off as very emotional, or you can come off as very in somewhat it could be intuitive, but mainly the way you come off or the actions people perceive you as is being very emotional, being in your feelings. But you can also be more attuned than others, depending on, like I said, the other astrological makeup of your chart. Now, if you have a sun sign and as an earth sign, you're a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, since this is the light you give off and how people perceive you and the first thing people get from you, a lot of times it can seem like you're a very practical person. Sometimes material, but like I said, depends on your other astrological makeups. But sometimes material, you can come off as very practical, very logical, very structured, very planned, very scheduled, very routine, basic. Like I always say, depending on who you are in your makeup. Now, if you're an air sun sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, the air element esoterically deals with intellect. It can deal with logic. It can deal with thinking and analyzing. It can also deal with socializing and communicating. So a lot of times having a sun sign as one of the air signs, you could come off as being very communicative or very sociable. Also maybe very intellectual, dealing with the mind. You may like to think a lot or analyze a lot. You see what I'm saying? So these are just some examples. Like I always say, your other astrological makeups in your chart makes a difference and is gonna alter also how you are perceived or who you are as a person in general. With that being said, I'm gonna cut this video short, and this video was about sun sign element.